Hello again, and I apologize for the last 2 hours. I have a difficulty with my firewall. It's blocking my internet, so I have to lower my security a little bit. Peace of Christ, to all of you. Please invite your friends, and let us do the good work for today. Actually, I just changed the title of my topic today because a Muslim he contacted me and he said if I can show him a false prophecy which is 100% clear that Muhammad is a big liar, he will leave Islam today. And he promised me that he and his wife, both of them, they are young couple, they are watching us right now, and he is waiting for me to prove it. Now I believe that this person is being decent and he will keep his promise. However, you keep your promise or not, this is your business. For me, Muhammad is a false prophet. You leave Islam or you don't. That will not change really anything. It's you who is going to be trapped with it if you decide to ignore what they were going to show you. So, how we can show this Muslim 100% prove that Muhammad is a false prophet? Actually, everything in the Quran proving Muhammad to be a false prophet. I can mention things about like Muhammad saying in the Quran in chapter 18 that the sun set in murky water, how Muhammad described how the baby is made, etc. But I will show him something more clear. This is Muhammad, and this is Sahih Hadith. First of all, let us see the number of the Hadith. I will put it in the screen. Sahih Muslim, Hadith number 2538A. 2538A. Now remember, those numbers, by the way, are not really accurate. Those are numbers. I don't know how they made them, and when they made the translation, those are not really have nothing to do with the actual numbers. But as long they have them there, I mean, whatever it is. So let us see the prophecy which Muhammad he came with. Muhammad was speaking to his followers, and he says, the meaning of the words, the prophet after 100 years will be no soul left alive is living now. I mean, do you need to tell me the meaning of the words? That's it, we know what it is. Muhammad he said, in 100 years from now, not a single human being will be alive. Is that a false prophecy, my friend? The gentleman who promised me he will leave Islam. Isn't it obvious that this is an extreme false prophecy? He's talking about what? He's talking about the judgment day. I heard Allah Messenger as saying this 1 month before his death. So he said that a month before his death. You ask about the last hour. Where is its knowledge is with Allah. I, however, take an oath and say that none upon the earth, the created beings from amongst my companions, this is between two brackets, by the way, it doesn't say that in that, but we let it go. Between the two brackets, this way it says two brackets. Just trying to explain to you supposedly more of the meaning, would survive at the end of 100 years. So Muhammad is speaking about the judgment day, that the judgment day is have to be maximum of 100 years from now. Here when they added the companions, this is very silly. I mean, if Muhammad he die in the age of 63, I mean, how his companion they will live 100 years from now? I mean, that's mean they make them 163 years. So they put it there. It's a false translation. It says it clearly that none upon the earth, any creation, not only human, all creations upon the earth, within 100 years they will disappear. I'm waiting for you to text me in Skype and keep your own promise. If you like to call me live and say I am leaving Islam, feel free. If you don't want to speak in public, it's up to you. Still, you can send me text and you tell me if I can show your text or not. Is that clear or not? I mean, how easier I can make it for you? A man claiming that not a single creation, and this is the hadith in Arabic, by the way. سمعت النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول قبل أن يموت بشهر تسألوني عن الساعة وإنما علمها عند الله وأقسم بالله ما على الأرض من نفس منفوسة تأتي عليها 100 سنة. They are asking me, he said before a month from his death, you are asking me about the judgment day hour, or the hour of the judgment. The knowledge of it is with Allah, but I swear by Allah that not a single breathing soul will be living in 100 years from now. I'm still waiting for this gentleman to keep his promise. Until now, he did not send me a text. I don't know. Maybe he's discussing with his wife. Maybe he's not. Doesn't matter. But obviously, Muhammad is making up a lie, and we are now 1400 years after Muhammad, and we are alive as I believe right now. I am alive. I think so. I think I'm alive. Actually, I just came. I was outside, you know, and people, they said to me hello, which means they can see me. I mean, obviously. And in the store, I was able to pay for some grocery I bought. So I think I am alive. I think Muhammad is wrong about this. So how we can accept Muhammad to be a prophet? This is one of tons of stupid things your prophet he said, and it's up to you. I mean, you wanna leave Islam, you wanna stay as a Muslim. This is your business. We can shows endless reference of things Muhammad he said, which is absolutely false. Muhammad he says, as example, we made a topic today about the names of Allah, right? Okay. Allah have 99 names. Who is the one who said that? Who is the one who said that? Muhammad. But Muhammad is a person who stuck with the number 99. I mean, Muhammad is stuck with numbers. Let us see. The number 9 is very well known. He stuck with it. Number 7, he stuck with it. But look at this. In the Allah has 100 mercy. Allah, he has 100 mercy. But 99 of them is for the day of resurrection. Okay. Number 19. And this is appear in the Quran. Actually, the Muslim, they made a miracle about it, which is funny. Here, you will see that the one who said that Allah has 99 names, i.e. 100 minus 1, Muhammad saying that. Now, here you will notice something very funny. If I change the Muslim now to count for me the 99 names of Allah from the Quran, we will not find them. Not only that, we will find the Quran contradict Muhammad. Because Muhammad, as usual, he say things which is totally opposing each other. The Quran says that all the good names belong to Allah. All good names belong to Allah, and you find that as an example, chapter 17 110 or chapter 20 verse number 8. All the good names, all the beautiful names belong to Allah. Okay, so how we can say those are 99? Any beautiful name belong to Allah. So Allah, okay, is Jasmine beautiful? Jasmine, Allah, his name is Jasmine. What if I want to call Allah Lolita? Like to make him more exciting, like, you know, Allah Lolita. I told you once when I was eating in a buffet that was in the Caribbean, and the guy and his wife in front of me, he pointed his finger at a dish and he said Ponita. Me, because I'm an Arab and I'm very educated in languages, I thought the dish name is Ponita. Second day, I like this dish. I ate from it. I love it. So second day, I said to myself, I mean, this is the only name I remember, so let me ask for Ponita. So the waitress, she came, and I said to her, Ponita. She laughed, and she left. And then I called her again to come. I said, where is my dish? You know, Ponita. She don't speak English. She laughed again. And then after like 15 minutes, she came back and she is looking with her friends at me, and she gave me a piece of paper. Has her phone number. I was saying, what's wrong with those people? I'm asking for a dish, they bring me a phone number. So a guy was walking by, he's a waiter. I asked him, where is my dish, man? Everybody speak English? He said, yes, sir. I said, where is my dish? He said, what you order? I said, I Ponita. He said, what Ponita? He said, I order for Ponita. I said, but we don't have a dish, it's called Ponita. I said, so what Ponita is? I said, Ponita mean pretty. So I was saying to this girl, you are pretty without knowing. Me, I thought I'm asking for a dish. She thought I'm flirting with her, and she gave me her phone number. Now for Allah, all the beautiful names. Ponita. 99 names, that is impossible. That's stupid, actually. Actually, there's a fatwa in the internet. It says that Allah names is for sure more than 99 names. Let me look for it. Just to show the Muslims I'm not making things up. Give me a second. All right. Here we go. I found it. Question. This is Islamica.info.com. It's an official Islamic website. Names of Allah are not limited to 99. Do you see it, guys? Do you see it? Those are Muslim scholars. They are saying the names of Allah are not limited to 99. But by saying that, you Muslims got your prophet busted. So what we will do now with this hadith, where Muhammad, he said Allah has 99 names. You know what I mean? As long as the Muslims, they agree that Allah has more than 99 names. Question, are they only 99 names of Allah, or there are more than that? In 2 minutes we discover there is more. Ponita as an example, Lolita, Jasmine. You know, as long Allah is a sexual God, so let's call him something sexual. And here the article is long, but anyway, the summary is in the top. It says the names of Allah are not limited to 99. Hmm? So you Muslims yourself, you get your prophet busted. Muhammad is lying. How all the beautiful names belong to Allah, and then how you count him 99? This is impossible. There's millions of beautiful names. And how that can be that beautiful names belong to Allah? Because those names are given to somebody already, somebody or something. So how those names can belong to Allah? What does that mean? I mean, this is silly. But Muhammad is a person who is stuck with numbers, as we said before. If you remember, Muhammad once he said that Solomon, he have 99 wives, and he wanted to have sex with them. But you know, he forgot to say inshallah before he have sex. Let us see. A story. A person, he killed 99 people. And just to show you how Muhammad is obsessed with some numbers, he fabricates stories based in numbers he like. Anyone will text me and he is sitting and will be stupid, I will ban you. I have no time for kids. Shall I not tell you what I heard directly from the Messenger of Allah? I heard him, and I heard it, I memorized it. A man, he killed 99 people. Why 99? I mean, what is that a true story or this is a fiction story? And why he's saying 99? I mean, isn't it what about killing 7 people? What about killing 99,000? Continue. Let us see where is the story of Solomon. Hold on. Okay, this is in the Quran actually, you know, like if you remember, the Quran says that he was jealous because his brother he have 99 wives. But let us see, find the hadith. Let us see. And you will see why Muhammad he stuck with the number 99. Read with me carefully. The Prophet Solomon, son of the Prophet David, said, tonight I will go around, i.e., and I will do F. You see, they're trying to be, I mean, supposedly trying to be polite, but the fact it says there, he will do F. How many women? 100 women. 100 women. Actually, in hadith, different hadith, it says 99. This hadith is appear as 100. And look here what happened. And this is a story, supposedly is a true story mentioned by Muhammad. He want to sleep with 100 women all in one night. Even Christian Prince cannot do that, man. I mean, come on, this is too much exaggeration. I mean, there is no way. I am an Arab, you know, maybe, you know, I mean, 99 women. I mean, don't you think 100 is too much? 100 women in one night. There again, there again, there again. Like what happened? There is no tomorrow left. And look what the purpose of having sex with all those 100 women. What is the purpose? He want to have 100 fighter to do jihad, as if they are going to be born with mustache and they will have a sword right away. So look what it says. I will have intercourse if all 100 women, every one of whom will deliver a male child. This guy, even he's sure they will be male. I mean, Muhammad is really, really, really a very nice for cartoon. I'm brother and sister. A brother and sister. There's a story about the Prophet Solomon, and he decided to do jihad. And he said to himself, I'm going to have sex with 100 women of my wife. And he took off his panty and he started doing bang bang. And the brother and sister. And the target is he want to have 100 male so they can do jihad. Okay, I mean, this story is really convincing. Muhammad is not lying at all. How dare you to say Muhammad is lying? Are you stupid or what? And then who will fight for Allah cause? Like, he will not send them as missionary. No, they will kill right away. They are ready to slaughter. They are criminal by birth. On that, an angel said to him, he came to him, he said, Habibi, you see, remember this guy, Solomon, he is a Jew. He said to him, Habibi, Solomon, Habibi, don't forget, Habibi, before you have sex, Habibi, say Inshallah, Habibi. What? He said to him, say, if Allah will. But look at this Solomon, what he did. But Solomon did not say it and forgot to say it. What? How you do that? He forgot to say, if Allah will. So the guy, he started having bang bang. Then he had sexual relationship with them, all of them. Boom, 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 boom. That guy, you can imagine how much sweat this guy he was doing at that night. I mean, he have a marathon of 100 women. Hold on, where is the calculator? Let us say the night is 8 hours. Okay, and we have 100 women. 8 hours divided to 100. What? He have to finish with 8 women an hour? Okay, hold on. All right. Okay. Actually, not 8. It's more than 8. What is that? The calculator is not giving you the correct number. So let us say you have to finish with almost 12, you know, or let us say 10.1. I know. Yeah, almost 12 something. Okay, so let us say 12 women. So if we say we divide 60 minutes to 12, he have to finish with every one of them in 5 minutes. Solomon, are you a rabbit or what? 5 minutes? You have to finish with each one of them in 5 minutes. Are you kidding me? How you can do that? Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, the Prophet Solomon, he will have orgasm before the women take off her panty. Unbelievable. I love you, Prophet Muhammad. You are very funny. Must be a true story. And then, you know, this guy, the poor Solomon, the Muslim Solomon, he start having bang bang with all the 100 women. But remember, he forgot to say what? Who remember? Let us see how many of you remember what he forgot to say. He forgot to say a very important word, brother. He forgot that word. What is that word? Inshallah. If Allah will. You don't say that, nothing will happen. Nothing. You have to say that word. So how the Christians, they can have their kids? They don't say if Allah will. Hey dad, did you say to my mom before you start doing your business with her, did you say if Allah will? Oh dad, don't do that. Unbelievable. So what is that? If Allah will? So what happened here, brother? Solomon, he forgot to say if Allah will. And then he had sex with the 100 women, which is very easy. I mean, any man can do that. I mean, what is 100 women in one night? We can do more. I mean, this is not. I feel sorry for Solomon. I mean, why only 100? Do you think at that time the food was not healthy? I think there is something wrong with Solomon. I think his health was not good. Only 100. I mean, come on. This is a prophet of God. There's no way he can do only 100 like us. We can do 200, 300, 400. He's a prophet of God. Then we have someone is calling. We have a stupid guy. Welcome to stupidity. So he did not say if Allah will, and look what happened, brother. Surprise, 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 surprise. But none of them delivered any child except one. Delivered what? A half person. Oh boy. Look here, first of all, how Muhammad he insult if somebody he have a person, like let's say we call them a person with a special needs. So Muhammad here he consider this is what Islam is about, that if you are a person with a special needs, you are like this because your dad did something wrong, and this is totally opposite of what Jesus said. You remember in the Bible he said neither his parents commit sin. That's not because his parents commit sin. This is not about sin. People they have a mentality that because I did something wrong or it's going to appear in my child or etc. Muhammad here he confirmed, by the way, in different hadith he says the opposite, but because Muhammad is a thief, when he learned something he added to his dictionary. So he heard about what Jesus said, so he added. Here Muhammad saying that after having sex with 100 women, what happened? He gave a birth for one person only, which is a half person, and this is the Muslim translation. The Muslim translation, not anyone. And you notice always when we speak to a Muslim and we like we try to speak to him in a nice way, try to have a kind of dialogue. Don't call me directly. You have to tell me who you are. Actually, you know what? Anyone from now on, in order to call me, we will ask somebody. Let me exit my Skype, because just to avoid kids who call and play songs and stupidity, we will find somebody who check the person before he talked to me to be sure. Actually, you know what? You have to contact me in Skype. I will check your Facebook to see you are a real person, and then I will take your call. I think this is better, because we are getting a lot of kids just trying to annoy us. Half person, because he did not say if Allah will. China is a billion human being. None of them he says Allah will. How we can accept Muhammad to be a prophet and he is telling the truth? And then the prophet said, remember carefully, this is the words of Muhammad. The prophet said, if Solomon said if Allah will, Allah would have fulfilled his desire, which means to have 100 child. But look how silly this logic is. Solomon, he wanted to have 100 wives to sleep with them, so he will make them deliver babies to go to do jihad. So it's not even for his benefit. So why he need to say if Allah will? Still, you have to say if Allah will, otherwise Allah will doom you. But here we have a problem. Anyone knows what the problem? Let us see how many of you will like think deeply about this issue. What is the big problem Muhammad himself as a person will face because of what he just said? Anyone can come with something. Just to make you to direct your thinking about Muhammad himself as a person. That is against Muhammad himself. Anyone knows why? Anyone knows why? Muhammad their parents, thank you, Peter. Muhammad parents are kuffar. They are not believers. They will go to hell, and they never said if Allah will. So how Muhammad came to existence? Not only that, there's a hadith. I don't know if any of you have the link. If anyone of you have the link in English, because I remember it's hard to find it in English. Uh, there's a hadith where it says that if a person want to have sex with his wife and he don't say a certain prayer, Shaitan will wrap himself around his penis and he will be the one doing his wife. Muhammad, he ordered the Muslims to pray and say certain words before intercourse. Otherwise, Shaitan will be having sex with his wives or with the wife. If any one of you intended to go to his wife, which means to have sex with her, he should say, in the name of Allah, oh Allah, protect us against Satan and keep away Satan from the one that you have bestowed upon us. And if he or deny the male child, for them Satan will never be able to do any harm to him. If oh boy. Brother, is that why Shaitan was able to harm to Muhammad, to do harm? Because Muhammad parents, they did not say this prayer. What do you think? I mean, how silly Muhammad is to say such a statement. He just shot himself in the foot. Muhammad himself, his families, they did not say that prayer. So Muhammad is, by the way, in case you do not know what he meant that Shaitan will be your father, because Shaitan, he will rant himself around. Let me see if I can find the hadith in English. Hold on. Prayer before intercourse, brother. And you know, the funny is, you hear sometimes somebody he converted to Islam. I mean, how in the world you do that? I mean, literally, you have to be mentally ill. Okay. Let us see. Hmm. I'm trying just to find this hadith in English for you. because it's hard to believe if I don't show it to you from a Muslim website. So I'm trying. Um, I saw it before in English. That's why I'm, you know. Hmm. Searching. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to find it in English so we can show it to you. I could not find anything. I remember before I saw it, but you know. Let's see here. Saying a prayer before intercourse. Saying prayer before intercourse. Okay. Hmm. I found many websites, but until now I did not find the one. um, hmm. Yeah, look like we will not find it. Sometime you get lucky and you find them fast, you know. Sometime. But anyway, you see, even in the Quran, it says clearly that Allah, He said that Shaitan, he will be partner with you in your kids. And according to Muhammad, chapter 17, verse number 64, saying it clearly that Shaitan, he will share mankind with their children's. He will partner with them in their wealth and their children's. Right? Any Muslim have a comment? And if you see the interpretation for this, it says exactly as we are saying that if you don't have this prayer, Shaitan is going to affect you and he will share your children. Let us go to Ibn Kathir and see what Ibn Kathir want to say about this. Chapter 17, verse number 64. <clears throat> 17 actually. Remember, Ibn Kathir always he do his best trying to defend Islam. So that, and the translation of Ibn Kathir in English have nothing to do really with Arabic. but still I have to use it because it's what we have. You guys speak only English. Let us see. And share with them their wealth. Ibn Abbas and Mujahid said, this is meant what he commanded them to do of spending money of this disobeying Allah may be exalted. Well, awlad and the children. It's reported by Mujahid, etc., that this is mean the legitimate, that the means the children of zina, i.e. the children of adultery. So children of adultery in Islam are because shaitan was having sex with your wife or a woman. It's not your child, he's this child of shaitan. Reported by Ibn Abbas, this is mean children who they used to kill out of folly without knowledge. Qatada reported that Al-Hasan al-Basri said that Allah caused shaitan to take a share of the wealth and the children by making them Megans, Jews and Christians, and make them follow any religion other than Islam, and by making them give a part of their wealth to the shaitan. The story is not over yet. And share with them their wealth and children. The fact, I like it when the Muslims they say the fact. Only wealth and children are mentioned in this ayah does not mean that it is limited only to those things. Everything is in which person disobey Allah or disobey or obeys shaitan, that is his sharing with him. Now Ibn Kathir, he is going deeper. When one of you, the Prophet, he said, when I have intercourse with his wife, let him say in the name of Allah and keep away shaitan, and keep shaitan away from what you bestow on us, which means the children. Then if the child decreed for them, that shaitan will never harm him. Ibn Kathir, he did not give any details about having, you know, shaitan rounding himself around the penis of the man when you have sex. Let us see different interpretation. All right. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain, and here in the English translation they are not showing that. Let us see Ibn Abbas. Yeah, all English translation doesn't show that shaitan will round himself around the penis of the man. But if we go to the Arabic ones, the Arabic is totally different from the English, because in Arabic they don't hide, they cannot hide it. That's it, the book is there. In English, Muslims, they can play all the games in the translation and they can cut off as much as they wish. Always when you read an Islamic interpretation in Arabic, it is totally like not 100% different, it's 1,000,000% different. And that is telling you how much you are missing when you try to understand Islam if you don't speak the language. Look, all of this is interpretation, but when they go in English, it is 2 lines. Look how many pages. I'm switching the pages one after one. Page number 4. All right. Let us compare between the English translation and the Arabic translation of Ibn Kathir. All right. Every child is born as a female. It happened because he disobeyed Allah. By the way, it named, which means he did not, he did not say the prayer before he have intercourse. But I did not see that in the English. Did we see it? I don't think so. Um, Let us see this hadith here. You see this one we did not see in the English translation. Can't be found. Cannot be found in English. Too bad. Let me show you this hadith here. Muhammad, he claimed that if you know a person he is a homosexual, that because shaitan he had sex with his mother. Muhammad, he come with a new name. He named a group of people, he called them al-mugharribun. They asked the Prophet of Allah, who is al-mugharribun? What does that mean? I mean, this guy, he come with names, nobody heard of it. He create titles, like things we never heard before. So they said to him, who are they, those mugharribun? He says, those are whom they, when they have sex, you see in translation, they don't really show the truth. When they have sex like when you have sex with the woman, shaitan, he share with you. And al-mugharribun supposedly are the homosexual. Let us show more reference. Hold on. Let us copy the hadith in different way. The bad thing about this website, I mean, you search for something, you can search by number, you can search by, because their numbers are different from the original numbers. And if you search for anything in the search engine, it shows you anything have to do with the word. Let us see. I'm trying to find it. Let us see. I'm trying to find you where is the reference where it says it clearly, according to Muhammad, that those who they are homosexual, they are they are like the fruits of sex between shaitan and a human. I could not find it really in English, but I can find it here in Arabic. The book of أحكام المرجان في أحكام الجان. قال الطرطوسي في كتاب تحريم الفواحش. الطرطوسي, the Imam الطرطوسي, said in the book of forbidden what is forbidden, the forbidden things, like the bad things. He been asked from what a person he will be a gay, a homosexual. He said it's been reported from Ibn Abbas. He said المخنثون أولاد الجن, the homosexual, they are the children of the genie, and genie, they are shaitan too. I cannot find that in English. I'm trying. Yeah, I cannot find it in English. So obviously Muhammad, he always this religion, it is a superstition religion, come with this like the most silly explanation for things to happen. Why this guy is a homosexual? Because supposedly his mother, she have sex with a genie. I don't know if any of you remember that according to Muhammad, shaitan, he have sex with himself. Shaitan, because the Quran, the Quran always is full of mistakes, and the Quran said that shaitan, he have a children, but Allah supposedly he kicked only one shaitan from the heaven. So how this guy he have a wife? You know what I mean? If the God of Islam, he kicked shaitan from heaven, as you see in chapter 18 verse number 50. Let us go and open the verse so we can show you. So when they ask how shaitan can have kids, how shaitan have kids, Allah he kicked only from heaven 3 persons. 2 are human, Adam and Eve, and the third was the devil, which the Quran call him Iblis, which is obviously a copy from previous languages and previous cultures. Why I don't want to talk to you? Because you are from Bahrain? No, my friend, my Skype is open. You can talk to me here. Listen carefully. When Muhammad he claimed that shaitan he have a children, and the Muslim they try to find how shaitan he have a children, look what they come with. They come with a solution that shaitan he lay eggs and he have sex with himself. Let us see the reference. I don't like to mention something without showing a proof. they will say he's lying. All right. This is Al-Qurtubi, Tafsir Al-Qurtubi. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. It says here, I've been asked about, do Iblis have a wife? Which means Shaitan, Satan. Do he have a wife? I said, this is a wedding party I did not attend. And then he says, and then I mentioned the Quran saying, are you going to take him and his children as leaders, friends, protectors? And I know that he have no way to have a children unless he have a wife. Mujahid said that Iblis, he did if himself by himself, which mean he have a penis in the, you know, in different explanation it says, actually in the same explanation we will see that in the same line after that. So he enter himself into himself, which means he's effing himself, and then he lay 5 eggs, and this is the origin of his childhood or children's. And it said that Allah, he created for him a penis in the right side of his thigh, the right thigh of his right leg, and a vagina in the left leg. So he if this by that. Makes sense. I mean, think about it. Shaitan, he have a penis in the right leg and he have a vagina in the left leg. So all what you need to do, he just shake it, you know. I mean, then the penis will go in the vagina and we got the babies. So he if that, and here you notice, by the way, it says yankah. You see, the Muslim, they say the word yankah does not mean if. It says here that he if he do nikah. He do what? He yankah what? The guy is ifing himself. He cannot be married. So this is the physical action. So who he do yankah this with that, and every day he lay 10 eggs. Actually, you know what? I'm going to open Google Translation. I know Google Translation is not good, you know, but at least you can see. So Muslims, they will not say, you know, most of them, they don't speak Arabic, which is really a problem. So I'm going to copy from here and paste. Let us copy actually more. There's a limit of how much you can copy, but we will try. Okay, and I will go to Google Translation in front of your eyes, and I will paste translate. Do you see it? Mujahid said the devil enter his vagina. Actually, he says he if his vagina. The same as, you know, his by he enter his penis into his vagina, and then he lay 5 eggs, and this is the origin of his offspring. It is said that Allah created for him in his right thigh a male member, which means a penis, and in the left side a vagina. It says left hand. This is not wrong. And then he will do this. He if this with that. Translation is coming wrong here. And every day he lay down 10 eggs will come out of him. From every egg there is 70 Satan, male and female. They will come from every egg. Now we know that this is Google Translation is not accurate, but you know, I translated that for you. But we are copy pasting in front of you, so people will not say, oh, he's, you know, this is not what it says. How anyone can believe in such a thing? It's impossible. I mean, unless you are really going crazy. The Muslims always, they try to find a solution for what is written in their Quran. And this Quran is very confusing and full of too many fiction stories. And here we go. So now we want to find out how Shaitan he have a wife. There's no wife. Allah he kicked him out of heaven. Only him. He's the only guy. So how he have kids? So now we have to come with a solution. And what the solution is? Okay, we claim that Shaitan he have a penis in the right leg and vagina in the left leg, and he F himself, and then he lay 10 eggs. So, you know, the more you read Islamic books, the more you find that this is a very silly, stupid cult. I mean, the fiction and it does not even respect you as an individual, especially for a person who live. I mean, maybe this was accepted in the desert one day. People are naive, they don't have education, they believe anything. They believe that there is a witch, she can fly, and etc. But today, I mean, who is going to believe in this garbage? Even Muhammad in the hadith, by the way, because a Muslim might say to me, okay, but Muhammad did not say here that. No, Muhammad he said that. Let me show you. Muhammad he claimed that Shaitan he lay eggs. Muhammad he claimed that Shaitan he lay eggs in the empty market. Let's see. Let us find the hadith in English. All right. Muhammad is the source of all lies. I don't know why I cannot find anything with this website. I mean, this is should be here. Even this is a Sahih hadith. Here we go. See, this is in Sahih Muslim, but we cannot find it. I mean, why we cannot find it? See, when I search, I cannot find it. Anyway, it's here. Let us see this one. The Prophet said, do not, if you can help, be the first to enter the market and the last to leave, because in the arena of it is the arena of Satan, and he's and the standard of Satan he will sit there. Well, what standard? It doesn't say that. It says in Arabic, he, you know, Satan he lay his eggs. I mean, what this translation is about? Unbelievable how they lie. They try to cover up. Let us see. Unbelievable. They change the translation. We cannot find any truthful translation. But anyway, anyone who speaks Arabic, he can see it. I mean, it's not all right. You know what? I'm going to take what we can do. Look like we have to use Google. Here we go. Just to show you how they lie in the translation. Don't be the first one to enter the market, neither the last one, because Shaitan he lay his eggs there. He put his eggs, and the legs they what they call them when the eggs they break. You know, they hashed. You know. So let us, here we go. We copy in front of you, copy, and then we go to Google translation in front of you. Clear this one, paste. Translation. Don't be the first to enter the market and not the last one. out for the devil, where the devil chick. Translation is funny. Oh, this is Islam. So Muhammad clearly saying that Shaitan, he have eggs and he lay eggs, and he is saying you don't enter the first one in the market. Okay, so now who is going to enter the market? And what will happen to me if I be the first to enter the market? Let us say Shaitan, he lay his eggs there. What will happen to me exactly if I enter the market? What exactly will happen to me? And now no Muslim will enter the market to be the first one, and no Muslim will stay to be the last. What does that mean? All the Muslims, they have to leave together? I do not know Arab from Bahrain. Actually, Bahrain is not an Arab land. Bahrain never been an Arab land. Most of those people in Bahrain, they are either from from Iran. They are, it's a mix. Even Saudi Arabia. If you go and check those who live in Bahrain, Kuwait, Emirat, Saudi Arabia, you will find that most of them, they look like Pakistani. I will show you. Even though I'm changing the topic now because of the chat here. Give me a second. Take a look. This is the Prince of Qatar. Isn't him a Pakistani? Be honest with me. Isn't this is a guy, a Pakistani guy? Isn't it? They're Pakistani. They are not, there's nothing is called Arab. There's nothing is called Arab. Arab is not an ethnic. Me myself, I call myself an Arab, but in fact, there's no ethnic is called Arab. Look at look. This is his father. Pakistani. Why? Because if you look at the map, you will find that a few hours in the sea, even if you are using the old ship, like not now, like it's going to take half hour to be in Pakistan. Pakistan across the border. At that time, it used to be India, right? I mean, Pakistan is a new country. So obviously, those are the fruits and the children of Pakistan, the Indian ethnic. There's nothing called Arab. What Arab? If you go and see actually even their local clothing, it's not what they say to you. Like now, look now, he is wearing this Arabian clothes supposedly, but this is something new. Before they didn't use this clothes. This is always something new. Go and check the clothing of people in Yemen. Check the clothes in Bahrain, the clothes in Qatar, the clothes in Emirat, and you will find that they are dressing the same as Indian. Actually, let me show you something more. I don't know how many of you saw Muslim doing Hajj. When Muslim they do Hajj, did you see how they dress? They dress exactly like Hindu, practicing their religion. And let me show you some images. Take a look. Do you see it? This is what the Hajj. The Hajj is 100% an Indian practice. Isn't it? This is how the Hindu they dress, especially the monk, and they shave their head. Not only they dress like this, they shave their head. This guy now is throwing a rock at the shaitan. Look at his face. Look at his face. The Muslims, they believe that shaitan, he has a house, and now they are throwing rocks at shaitan. Shaitan, yeah, shaitan. And by the way, if you go there, you better be careful, because 99% of the rocks, they will fall in your head, because there's no way this guy can hit. He's far away. Look, let me show you the crowd. Let me show you how big the crowd is. How you can hit this thing? So if a person he is standing at the end, how he can hit this person? And by the way, even the shaitan house, the Saudi people, they change it. The Saudi people, they changed it. It used to be different. Let me see if I can find you the old one. Even shaitan house became from concrete. They update the shaitan house. Look, this is the original shaitan house. It was a column made from stones, and the Muslims go around it and they throw their rocks. Do you see it? And this column collapse every few, I mean every year, because they're throwing rocks at it. Look how big the number. Throwing rocks at this thing. Let us see if we can show you more clear. Yeah, this is an old picture. Look at this. Look how small it was. Small, tiny, and they put a fence around it. And this is where they used to throw the rocks. Now, look what happened. Let me show you the new house of shaitan. The new house of shaitan have a concrete, have 2 floors, look like a ship. Hey Muslims, are you allowed to update the house of shaitan? Unbelievable. Oh boy. I mean, how you believe in this? Look how big the column in the middle, like because people complain we can't hit it. You have to hit it. You have to hit the column. And before, the column was so small, so tiny, and now look how big, made it from a very strong concrete. Look how big the column, and there's 2 floors, 3 floors. You see, those are from the second floor. From this, oh, this is the one before it. Hold on, and then to this. Look how deep. and they have soldiers to protect it. I mean, my friend, I mean, this is the house of shaitan. You see, they have police to protect the house of shaitan. But what if somebody decide to live there? Hold on. Look, this guy. Those are the rocks they carry so they can hit the shaitan in his head. I'm trying to find just an old images. Hold on. Look at this guy. This guy is taking a selfie. He's throwing the stones. Hey brother, selfie. I'm hitting the shaitan in his head. Unbelievable. I mean, this is hilarious. Oh boy. Yeah. Look, this is an old one. You see the old one? This is the old one. Do you see it? Look at this guy here. Look at this guy. All of them, they want to throw the rocks at the house of shaitan, brother. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Look how excited this old man is. Everybody, and the poor shaitan is collecting the rocks. Everybody is naked too. All of them, they are naked. They have just a sheet around themselves. Yeah, this is the old house of shaitan. Look how it is. You see the old house of shaitan? By the way, in Arabic here, I don't know who posted this picture. He says, what is the wisdom of throwing rocks at this but Shaitan is not visible, and we can't see him. Shaitan is there. I mean, this is a pagan practice. Which and Shaitan house is in the same city of Allah house. They are neighbor. Really? Look at this. It's a pure practice of a pagan religion. Look how they made the column from a small tiny one. Look how big this wall of concrete, because everybody now want to hit it. And now Shaitan is waiting for you to hit him in his head. He's there. I mean, Shaitan is waiting there. You see how religion can fool millions of people. I mean, what is that? People, they fly, they spend a lot of money to go there and to do this. They asked the Prince of Saudi Arabia about, like, Saudi, if what we do if you are out of oil. He said, we have the Kaaba. It's the biggest business. Millions of people, they have to visit, spend their money, sleep in hotels, buy goods, buy gifts, buy food, and fly. It's a great business. Look, this is the house of Shaitan. I found you an old picture. Look how small it is. Do you see the old house of Shaitan? Do you see how it is now? This is the old house of Shaitan before the oil of the money of the oil and before the concrete. Oh boy. And and look how small is small the number. And you will see around it there was a bazaar, there was a market, and now all of this is gone. Everything changed there. Even the Kaaba used to be small, tiny. Let me show you the old images of the Kaaba. Hold on. Give me a second. Before oil and after oil. Just to show you what money can do. It's like those actors, before they become famous, they look something, and after they become famous and they have money, they look something else. Totally different. Look at this. Those are old pictures of the Kaaba. Look at this. There's no even roof. Look at that. There's no tiles in the floor, dust and dirt, a room in the middle, stores around it. Those are stores. Those are stores. That's not a mosque. People, they buy, and you can tie your camel in the side, and then you go around the Kaaba, and look how many people there. That's it. This is the Kaaba. This is before the oil. After they have oil, they start fixing. So they start building. And the look is changing. Old pictures. This is a very old picture. Look at this. This is the Kaaba. I think this is maybe 100 years ago only. I mean, when the first time there's a camera, I'm not sure when the first time the camera was discovered. I am not good with information about camera history. But you see what the Kaaba was? Just a small, tiny room. Nothing like the cover you see now. It's not high. The door is just a piece of wood. You see it? This is the Kaaba. The Kaaba today is something totally different. It's big, high, nice stones. Even they changed everything. Even the stones are not the same color. The roof is concrete. The ground is marble. I mean, all the Kaaba. There's no Kaaba. The Kaaba is gone. The Kaaba they used to have before is gone. This is here. They are repairing the Kaaba from inside. And look, Mecca was empty just 100 years ago. This is after they start having money. However, there is a point I'd like to mention to you, that Allah, another proof that Allah is a false God. No, my Skype is off. Another, because we are getting calls from a bunch of kids playing songs and etc. I just, you did not hear it? It was on. Somebody playing a song. Let me show you. How we can prove easy that Islam is false. Take a look with me. The Kaaba every year is flooded by rain, and that will bring the sewage. There's no sewage in Mecca, by the way. There's no sewage in Saudi Arabia. If Allah is God, how Allah he chose the worst location where the Kaaba will be flooded every year? The Muslim they claim that the Kaaba location is decision made by Allah himself. You know what I mean? If Allah he made the decision to locate the Kaaba, then why the Kaaba is in the worst location? If Abraham built the Kaaba, how is this small thing being abrogated? What did it look like in the time of Abraham? There is no Abraham. You have nothing to do with this. What Abraham? What Abraham? Actually, even according to Islam, the Muslim they claim that the first one who built the Kaaba, it was the angels of Allah. Then Allah he told Adam to come all the way from India, and this is why I'm telling you the roots of those who call themselves Arab today, they are from India. Even Adam, according to Islam, he landed from heaven in Sri Lanka today, which is part of India. And then Allah he ordered him to do Hajj, and when he arrived to Mecca, he found 40,000 angels waiting for him, and they are singing for him, and they said to him, we did Hajj here 2,000 years before you. But look at this. The Kaaba is covered by what? Look at this guy. He's swimming. Do you see the guy? Do you see the guy swimming? So if Allah is God and he chose the location of the Kaaba, and this is the best location of the Kaaba, why Allah he chose such a location where the flood will be covering it every year? I mean, imagine you ask an engineer to find you a place for your house, and then he find you a house, a location where every year the land will be flooded. How horrible. Look at this. There is more horrible pictures for the flood, but I don't see any, not too many. Actually, if you can search right now in YouTube, by the way, search for the flood in Mecca. It is the worst location for the whole city because Mecca and the Kaaba specifically is surrounded by small hills. So when there is little rain come, all the rain go down to this low point, which is the Kaaba. Actually, I made a video. It's called uh, "Seeking Allah, Finding Death." Let's see. Yeah, here we have, and actually just 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Oh, this is in Mecca. Look at this. This is in Mecca. Every year until now, nothing changed. This is in Mecca. Mecca is the worst location ever to build a city. Look, the cars are flying with the water. This is the Kaaba swimming by the mud. I mean, endless pictures. And this is the pictures, if you remember, when the cockroaches and insect they attacked the Kaaba just a few weeks ago. And look what the Muslims they said about this incident. When the insect they attacked the Kaaba, the Muslim they said because the prince of Saudi Arabia, the crown prince, he allowed the women to sing in Saudi Arabia. Allah, he is showing his anger. But look, let me show you how stupid this idea is. So the prince of Saudi Arabia, he allow a woman to sing. So Allah, he want to show his anger by making cockroaches attacking his house. What about attacking the house of the prince? You know what I mean? The Kaaba is the house of Allah, is not the house of the prince. What about Allah showing his anger and make all the cockroaches in the world attacking the prince house? I mean, do you see how silly this is? So now Allah is upset from a Christian prince. What he do? He made the cockroaches attack the Kaaba. Like attack a Christian prince. I mean, the intelligence is high. Hmm? What's wrong with you? Allah he make the cockroaches attack the Kaaba because the prince but the prince don't live there. They don't even he don't even live in that city. He live more than 600 kilometers away. All right. Question: where is the Quran? Does it say Shaitan has a house? Where? Why build, remodel the house of Shaitan? And why would Shaitan stay in house where people will keep attacking? My friend, there's a book, I wish I can get it. It's called Interview with Shaitan. Hold on. You see, guys, you open a new topic now. Let me find you something. Shaitan, according to Muslims, uh, he's a genie. Genies are creatures created from fire, but they live in houses with us, not in their own houses. Uh, and Muslim genie, he lived with Muslim family. Christian genie, he lived with a Christian family. Hindu genie, he lived with the Hindus. Let us see. Signs of the house, the genie in the house. Disturbing the electricity. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, the jinn will play with the flame. Seeing small stones being thrown inside the house and the door are closed. So your doors are closed, and then now you see stones thrown inside the house. It is a genie. Seeing small stones being thrown inside the house and the doors are closed. Okay. Moving object. So you are at home and object that start moving. Oh, hold on. I have the cup of coffee in front of me. It's not moving. Oops. I split some coffee in the. I think this is the genie. He did that. And then when the plates are dropped from the hands of the people or doors slamming, if you are holding a dish and the dish fell down from your hand, that's because a genie is trying to take the dish. Prophet Muhammad said, if you hear the dog barking or the donkey braying in the night time, do not go out of your house. Shut the door in the name of Allah, Bismillah, and cover the plates and the glasses. If things being stolen from the house cause fitna. So like, you know, your wife, she have a ring and the ring is gone. Don't accuse your son because he is selling it to buy some drugs. No, 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 it's a genie. Let us continue. Unbelievable. Smashing something was stolen from the Prophet house, and Jibril told him to seek refuge in Allah, as jinn were trying to cause fitna between him and his wife. So Muhammad started accusing his wives. Who took this? It was the genie, brother. Burning in the house, that is a genie. Strange sound or voices in the home, genie. Strong wind in the home, and the wind and the doors are closed, genie. Whispering or moving of a tree in the home, tree inside the house, you know, like you have a yard. Footsteps going upstairs and downstairs. Hearing voices of people. The jinn could take the form of a spider or ant or a lizard, but not a mouse. Oh boy. So I don't know, guys, if the text is clear for you. Is it clear? The background of the website, it is it's kind of you know, dark. So the jinn, he can take a form of a lizard or a spider or even an ant. So if you see an ant in your home, simply this is a genie or a spider. That's true. The jinn could take the form of a spider or ant or a lizard, but not a mouse. So take into consideration, it's not a mouse. If you see an animal, say Bismillahir Rahman Ar-Rahim 3 times. Anytime you see an animal, see Bismillahir Rahman Ar-Rahim. Cat, a dog, because it might be a shaitan. Remember, Muhammad, he says the black dog is what? Do you remember? The black dog is a devil. Ali Mahmoud. What Ali Mahmoud he want? Ali Mahmoud want to talk to me? Ali Mahmoud, you want to talk to me? Let us see what Ali Mahmoud want to say. Answer, Ali. Yes, Ali. Hello? Do you hear me, Ali? I don't know, your voice is very low. Can you speak louder, please? Sorry?
Hear me better now?
It's very low. Hardly. I don't hear anything. Sorry. Fix your microphone and call me back, okay? All right. It look like Ali, he have something very important he want to tell us. Very important. And when a Muslim he have something important, it's mean it's important. I hope he will not tell us about the genie and the spider in our house. Strange human being in the house, he is a genie. Half a human, top half a human with a strange legs or part animal. Oh boy. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me better now?
Yes, I hear you.
My mic wasn't working properly.
Yeah, you are the one who curse always, right?
Pardon?
You want to curse? Are you the one who curse us always?
No, I don't curse anyone.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, go ahead. What do you want to say to us?
Well, I was advertised to debate Sam Shimon, but he pulled out because he said
everybody run out. I remember you. You call us many times and you curse Sam Shamoun. I remember you. Now, what do you want to say?
That's what I wanted to say. Was he had?
Okay, get lost. This is what you want to say? Everybody is laughing. Everybody is running away from you. Here we go. You are calling me, potato. So you call me to tell me you want to debate Sam Shamoun. So are you going to call Sam Shamoun to say to him you want to debate Christian Prince? What a potato. Actually, let us go and see what he said in the text. You see, when he called me, he turned into a cat. In the text, he was a lion. He didn't want to debate. He want to debate Sam Shamoun. And I'm sure if he sees Sam Shamoun, he will run away from him. Let me go back and see what this guy was saying in the text, just to get him busted. Ali Mahmoud. Yes, Muhammad.
Hello.
Yes, Muhammad. What do you want to say to us?
Yeah, I just want to clarify. You said the Jamarat in Mecca is the house of Satan.
So who live there then? Who? What is Jamarat?
Yeah, no one lives there. It's a place where the stoning ritual happens.
Wait, hold on. So if you know that Shaitan is not there, you are stoning who?
We're not stoning anyone.
So
it's a symbolic ritual.
What's symbolic? What's symbolic of what? I mean, why you to have to go to certain place, and you have to say certain words in that place? I mean, if Shaitan is everywhere, so what the point of going in certain place, and then we have to throw 13 rocks?
All right, give me 2 minutes. I can explain it to you.
Okay, go ahead.
So Imam Ghazali, he's one of the scholars of Islam. He says in Ihya Ulumuddin, he says, as for the stoning of Jamarat, the purpose behind it is to follow the command and manifest submission and servitude to Allah. And then he goes on to say that it's also the aim is to imitate Ibrahim Islam when Iblis, Satan appeared to him in that place to instill confusion in his mind or tempt him to sin, and Allah commanded him to throw stones at him so as to drive him away and dash his hopes. If you ever think that Satan appeared to him and he saw him, and that is why he stoned him. But as for me, the Satan did not appear to me. It should be noted that this thought is from the Satan and he's the one. Yeah. So in a nutshell, we copy what Ibrahim Islam did.
Okay, let
And
me ask you.
when we throw this
Okay,
stone,
okay.
we're doing it
Let me ask you.
in a
Okay, here we
symbolic
go.
way.
We have the Quran in front of us, and I want you to show me where Ibrahim he threw stones at Shaitan. Where we can find this story.
I don't know where you can find the story, but this is what the scholars.
So you Muslims, okay, so you Muslims, you copy each other, but you do not ask yourself who is the first one who fabricated this story. What if the story is a fabrication?
No, from my knowledge, it's not fabrication.
Why it's not? I mean, you have no source of it. What this is from? Where this coming from?
I think from reliable scholars. So
what? Who? Like who? I mean, do you take your religion from? Okay, let me ask you: is Al-Ghazali is a scholar or he is a prophet?
He's Hujjatul Islam.
What Hujjatul Islam? What does that mean?
He's a proof for Islam. He's such an intellectual person.
Okay, so if Al-Ghazali, okay, if Al-Ghazali he says something, that's mean you have to approve it, right?
Not necessarily, but
what do you mean? A second ago, he is Hujjatul Islam. Hujjatul Islam mean the proof of Islam. Translate Hujjatul Islam to people, please.
Yeah, proof of Islam. Yeah.
Okay, so if this guy he became the proof of Islam, and you acknowledge him with such a huge name, I mean, to say such a thing, he is this guy, he is equal to a prophet. So he is the proof of Islam. So you copy a story from him just because he said the story?
He's a reliable person.
Okay, let me ask you. You do a manat, you Muslims, you do certain rituals in the Kaaba. Who is behind the rituals of Islam?
So like a stoning I just told you. What
do you mean? Like who is behind it? What? As an example, As-Safa and Al-Marwa. Who is behind As-Safa and Al-Marwa? What is As-Safa? Explain to people here.
So these are two mountains where a woman called Hajara, she was running between the mountains, and the reason was Ibrahim Islam, the Prophet Abraham, he left his wife and a son in the desert. So she was looking for water, and then Zamzam appeared. So there's water that appeared from the ground. It was a miracle from Allah. And
let me ask you: do the kuffar believe in Abraham?
Maybe they follow his tradition.
How they follow his tradition, but they don't believe in him?
That's possible.
What do you mean the possible? They don't believe in Abraham.
A person can,
how you Muslim you say that Muhammad was the only one Abrahamic and the rest are not. So how the Muslims they claim such a thing that he was Abrahamic and those kuffar, the reason they are not, they are kuffar because they aren't Abrahamic. Now suddenly you say to me that the kuffar,
the reason they kuffar is because they took the idols as gods.
Okay, let me ask you. When Muhammad he said As-Safa and Al-Marwa, it's okay to do it, was because of what?
It's like I said, these are all rituals.
No. The Muslims they complain. They say this is pagan. We will not do it. Is that true? Or I'm making things up?
It says pagan. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, this is pagan because the Arab they used to go between those two hills, simply because supposedly there's a story, a legend story, that there is a man and a woman, they have sex in the Kaaba, and Allah he cursed them, the moon god, and he made them stones. Is that true? And they used to go between those two idols. Is that true?
Yeah, I heard something like that.
Okay, so this is what As-Safa and Marwa is. The Arab, they are not practicing Abraham. Read with me carefully. This is the book of Asbab al-Nuzul, not my book. This is your book. Let me zoom out. You will see that the Muslims they did not like it. This is why the Quran came. Chapter 2, verse 158 says that As-Safa and Al-Marwa min sha'air Allah faman hajja al-bayt aw i'tamara fala junaha alayhi. It's not a sin to do As-Safa and Marwa. It's not a sin.
Yeah.
Okay, why they thought it's a sin? That means some people they thought it's a sin, right?
Read that again.
It's not a sin to practice As-Safa and Marwa. Here we go, the verse in front of us. Therefore there is no sin. The Marwa and the Safa and the Marwa are among the indication of ritual of Allah. So it is therefore no sin for him who do that. Your God saying that. This is Quran. So what made
Yeah,
the
so
Muslim, okay?
what's the problem?
So what the Muslims, what made the Muslim think there is a sin if we do a Safa and Marwa? Why they think it's a sin? Read me carefully. It says here. This verse revealed about a group of people from the helper Al-Ansar. Before Islam, they used to go and make a pilgrimage to Manat and were forbidden. This is where Manat is, and they were forbidden from going between As-Safa and Marwa. Those people, they worship Manat. As-Safa is from the ritual of Manat. So, and they were forbidden from going between As-Safa and Marwa. When they went to do Hajj with Allah Messenger, which means now they became Muslims, Allah bless him and give him peace. They mentioned this to him. It was a request only for this group. This group, they said to him, we are used to do a Safa and Marwa, you know, we like it. Look what Muhammad he said. So Allah revealed this verse. So Muhammad, you know, I'm not insulting, I'm saying to you what I believe. Muhammad, because he's a hypocrite man, just because a group of Al-Ansar who they are pagan and now they converted to Islam and he don't want to lose them, they said to him, we like to do a Safa and Marwa. The rest of the Muslims, they don't do that. Only Al-Ansar.
Yeah, Allah replaced the rituals. So what's the problem?
What replace? I mean, do you replace?
Whatever they were
Okay,
doing
are you
is
saying to me
irrelevant.
Allah
The
he
new
changed?
revelation
No.
replaced it.
A second ago you told me this is about Abraham and his wife, and suddenly it is
Yeah,
about
of course,
Manat.
yeah, it is. No,
No,
it
it's
is.
not. Read carefully
So-
with me. No, read carefully with me. This is narrated by Muslim from report of Abu Bakr, etc., etc., etc. It says, we dislike. Who is saying? Anas ibn Malik. We dislike going between As-Safa and Al-Marwa. Why Anas ibn Malik dislike to go between As-Safa and Marwa? You give me an answer. If this is what Abraham wife she did, why he dislike?
Because maybe the pagan Arabs they did wrong stuff.
Because this is the shrine of the pagan. This is not the ritual only. This is the shrine of the pagan. It's in front of you. It says, because they were the shrines of Quraysh in the
How does
pre-Islamic
that?
period.
No. How does that affect Islam in any way? That's the question I'm asking.
It's very easy to explain it. Muhammad, because if he is a true prophet, he will not accept under any condition to take a pagan shrine to be part of his shrine.
The prophet can replace the rituals
no,
that they're doing.
What do you mean he can replace? What do you mean he can replace? This is not, he did not replace, he returned back to it. The people used to go around the Kaaba before Islam. The people used to cross the black stone before Islam. The women, they used to go naked around the Kaaba before Islam. Men, they put a sheet around themselves and they replace their clothes before Islam. This is exactly used to do. They shave their head before Islam, and they slaughter before Islam, and they cut the hand before Islam for a thief. And now Muhammad, just because Al-Ansar, they said to him, this is a shrine of us, we like it. Muhammad is saying it's not sin.
They must have took it from Prophet Ibrahim Islam. They must have learned
Where
that
is
from
Ibrahim here? Read carefully. Do you see Ibrahim in the story? It is the shrine. This is Anas ibn Malik, not me, saying we dislike going between As-Safa and Marwa because this is where the shrine of Quraysh in the pre-Islamic. And not only that, it says, read carefully. So then Allah revealed the verse, said, Umar ibn Hubaysh, etc. I asked Umar, blah, 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 and Safa and Marwa. And in Safa, there was an idol for a man called Isaf. And on Al-Marwa, there's an idol which supposedly for a woman, her name is Naila. The people of the book claimed that those two had committed adultery in the Kaaba and has punished by Allah and turned them into two stones. Now, where is Abraham in the story? Obviously, the Arab, they are worshiping those things. They have idols, they worship them, they practice them, and they are part of their religion. And Muhammad, just because he don't want to lose those people who they are Al-Ansar, they like it, they practice it. So you know what? Let us do it.
Ibrahim Islam is in the Quran, so he basically him and the son they built it.
Where is Abraham in the Quran? Where is in the Quran? Where in the Quran it says As-Safa and Al-Marwa is from Abraham? Can you show me? It's not in the Quran. Never. So
I can find where he left. I can find maybe in some scripture.
my friend,
where he
what
left
scriptures? What are you talking about? This, here we go. This is the book of Asbab al-Nuzul. The book of Asbab al-Nuzul is so clear. There's two idols of a man and a woman, and those people, they believe in them and they worship them and they practice their shrine. This is their shrine. Who? The Ansar. The Ansar is the one who made Muhammad change his ritual and add additional to the Kaaba, additional to the Jamarat, throwing the rocks at the Shaitan house. Additional to that, he add this just because somebody requested, the same as the Kaaba. Who is the one who made Muhammad pray to the Kaaba? Do you know?
Allah revealed the revelation.
That's not true. That's not true. It was Umar.
Well,
Umar, he said, my Lord agreed with me in three things.
Yeah, where's the praying towards the Kaaba?
Okay, so Umar is the one who made the decision. Why he made the decision?
Where's it said?
Why he made the decision? My Lord agreed with me in three things. The translation is funny. In the case of the station of Abraham, okay, let me ask you, who is Umar to decide for the Muslims that the Kaaba should be the place of station to pray? Who is he's a prophet?
Oh, that's Muqam Ibrahim, not the Qibla.
What do you mean? This is the Kaaba, Maqam Ibrahim? No, this is the Kaaba. This is talking about the Kaaba. They used to pray in the direction of Jerusalem, and now they switch. Now this
no, let's read it. No, I wish we took the station of Ibrahim as our place.
Before it was not the station of Abraham.
Yeah, that's Muqam Ibrahim. That's not the Kaaba.
No, this is the Kaaba.
I think you're misunderstanding.
No, my friend. No, my friend. This is the Kaaba. Aren't you the one who said to me that, okay, who is the one who built the Kaaba?
Ibrahim as well. Yeah.
Okay, and why this is not the station of Abraham then?
Because the station where he stood on, that was it's called Muqam Ibrahim, where he stood.
Is it in the Kaaba? So is it in the square of the Kaaba? Is that in the square of the Kaaba?
It's near the Kaaba, but it's behind.
It is in the Kaaba. It's what, like a meter away, 2 meters away? How far away? Come on, listen.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Okay,
it's,
so
it's the goal.
First of all, the Kaaba today, you can go and search right now. Even the Kaaba is moved. This is not the correct location. The Kaaba totally moved, and you can go right now, search and Google, and you will find this is the truth. But I don't care about that. Who is this guy, Umar, who decide the direction of the prayer to make the station of a prayer, which is the Kaaba, is the station for all Muslims?
Yes, yeah, so Umar he desired that the Muslim pray where Ibrahim stood, and he built the Kaaba from. So he desired that. So then Allah revealed revelation.
But this is mean that the Kaaba is built by Allah, as Muslims they claim, by Allah angels even before creating Adam 2,000 years, is a big fat lie, because it was the desire of Umar, not the desire of Allah. And that's mean that hold on. Do you see what it says here? Did you see? Can you read with me?
My Lord agreed with me.
Okay, read. I changed the location, please.
And bad ones talk to them. So
no, read what I highlighted. Do you see the highlight?
So this verse, the same as I had said, was revealed.
Unbelievable. Allah, he not only he agreed with Umar, he took his words one by one, and he made it Quran, and it became an order. How Allah, he says, nobody can make Quran like my Quran, no genie, no human being, yet this Quran is made by Umar, word by word.
When Allah says no one can make a Quran like his, there's many factors you consider. One is that millions of people recite it. Can you show me one surah that's memorized and recited by millions of people?
No. First of all, my friend,
over history,
my friend, my mother, she memorized the Bible from the first page to the last page. This is number one.
Half a million people have done that?
There's a lot. There's millions of people. Yes, even there's people that memorize it not only in the Arabic, even in Aramaic, the Aramaic language. And not only that, they sing it. They sing the whole Bible. You can go right now, type in Google, type singing the Bible Aramaic, and you will hear it. They sing the whole Bible, all of it. Not only that, they sing it 3 times. the 4 Gospels in one night, especially in the night of Easter. 4 Gospels, they sing it 3 times, the Gospel singing. Now listen, you memorize does not make you a person who knows what you're talking about. You are memorizing, but you don't understand. You don't even speak the language, and this is very funny.
It doesn't matter. It's revelation.
No, this is not revelation. Here we go. This is the revelation of Omar. If Allah, why Allah, how Allah agree with Omar? It's not Omar. It's not Omar agree with Allah. It's Allah agree with Omar. The hijab is made by Omar. Threatening the wives of Muhammad of divorce is made by Omar.
It's according to the circumstances. Allah reveals the revelation.
No, hold on. Okay, so why Allah He said it as I said? Explain that to me, word by word. Who is copying who? Omar, he said that in front of Muhammad. Muhammad, he like it, he make a Quran. It's very simple.
That's in brackets anyway. So
what?
That's in brackets. So
no. It says that. It says this is what it says in Arabic.
What does it say?
It says this is how it came in Arabic, and this is why he's saying وافقني ربي في ثلاث.
Say in Arabic.
My friend, it says وافقت ربي قال عمر وافقت ربي في ثلاث فقلت يا رسول الله لو اتخذنا من مقام إبراهيم مصلى فنزلت واتخذوا من مقام إبراهيم مصلى. Exactly, word by word. It's in front of you.
So he says that Allah revealed the ayah. So
what revealed the ayah? It's Umar who said that. It says to Umar he said that. Umar he said the ayah, not Allah. Let me ask you, did your prophet says that if there is a prophet will be after me, that would be Umar?
Yep.
Why he said that?
Because he's got high ranking. His decision was according to Islam.
How he is high ranking? I mean,
his natural disposition.
Hold on, who is Muhammad to say who can be a prophet after him?
He got that from revelation.
So Allah, he changed his mind?
Whatever the prophet says is revelation.
No, you are saying to me he got it from revelation. Muhammad, he was revealed to him from Allah that a prophet after him it could be Umar.
Of course, that's revelation, divinely.
Where you get this revelation from? So why he is not a prophet then?
The prophet said that if there ever was, and then he said
no. What do you mean if? I mean, what do you mean if? What do you mean if? Either if hold on, you just said to me this is revelation from Allah. All right, okay. So if Allah he said to him, Umar will be Allah revealed to him, Umar will be a prophet, or if Umar will be, if there is a prophet will be Umar.
Yeah.
Whoa, so what does that mean? I mean, this is silly. How Allah he says that?
I mean, the prophet said that if there was ever a prophet after me, it would be Umar, but there's no prophet after me.
Hold on. So what the point of saying if there's a prophet after me will be Umar?
The point is to show the rank of Umar, that his rank is such high that you need to respect him, honor him, and love it.
What do you mean so Muhammad, are you saying Muhammad is fabricating things and just to make people obey Umar?
Not fabricating.
So who is he? Rank. Because this is very dangerous, my friend. When you say no. When you say that the Messenger of Allah said, if there was to have a prophet after me, it would have been Umar ibn al-Khattab.
Yep.
First of all, who is Muhammad to say such a statement? You said to me this is revelation.
He's a prophet of Allah. So
no. Yeah, you said to me this is revelation. Okay, so
of course,
Allah told Muhammad to say that. Does that mean that Muhammad here announced that Umar ibn al-Khattab is a prophet going to be after me?
No, because the prophet in the same sentence said there is no prophet after me.
Where?
So that clarifies.
Hold on. Where? Here we go. The hadith in front of me doesn't say that. It doesn't say that he said then there is no prophet after me.
I'll find it for you one minute.
Okay.
There was a prophet after me.
I know there's a hadith that says there's no prophet after me. So Muhammad, when he say if there is a prophet to be, is going to be Umar, obviously because he is copying it from Umar. Umar, he got him busted. Umar, he says something, Muhammad, he take it, he put it in the Quran, and Umar, he says, my Lord agree with me in 3 things. Now Muhammad, when I explain why he is or his God agreeing with Umar. So he come with this. He said, if there is a messenger to be after me, that it be Umar, because obviously he's prophesying. It's not Muhammad the prophet. Already he's a prophet. He just prophesy. Umar, he prophesy. He said the Kaaba. He said the hijab. He said the wives will be threatened. He prophesy, and Allah, he took his words and he make it Quran. So Muhammad here,
Yeah, Allah reveals revelation according to the circumstance. So simple as
what
that.
circumstances? I mean, what is the point of this? I
There's
mean,
a circumstance that arisen, he desired it.
hold on.
So Allah revealed
Who is
accordingly.
more important in Islam, Uthman ibn Affan or Umar?
Umar radiallahu anhu.
Why?
Got higher ranking
That's not
because of
true.
his
That's not
actions.
true. Isn't it your prophet was showing his legs, and then he did not cover himself unless until Uthman he came?
Yeah, that's because of modesty and
What? No.
that's a
No.
different.
He
He's
says,
got a different
he
ranking.
said
He's
that
still on a high rank as well.
no. He said that the angels are shy when they see Uthman.
Yeah.
Okay, the angels are not shy when they see Umar. So who is the best between those people then, according to your prophet? If the angels are shy when they see Uthman, who is the one the angels they respect more? I mean, come on, be honest.
From the narrations, we know that because the Prophet gave an order, and in a certain order, he said Abu Bakr fil Jannah, Umar fil Jannah, Uthman fil Jannah, and then Ali fil Jannah, and stuff like that.
So Abu Bakr is higher then, according to you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so why Abu Bakr will not be why Abu Bakr will not be a prophet? Why he did not say if Abu Bakr is first? Why he did not say if there is a prophet to be after me will be Abu Bakr? The answer is very simple. Because Umar was copying, Muhammad was copying from Umar. And here let me ask you about this hadith, as long as we mention it. Why Muhammad is showing his legs and he is not modest, sitting in front of his men almost naked? And when Uthman he entered,
no, this is the lower part of the leg, so this is like below the knee.
What do you mean?
I mean, obviously, it won't be showing the knee because it's haram to show the knee.
It's haram to show the knee?
Yeah, it's haram to show from the belly, from the navel to the knee.
No, it says here, كاشفا عن فخذيه. You know what فخذيه mean? His thigh is the thigh of his legs. Do you see it? It's in front of you. عن فخذيه. Let me highlight.
What does scholars say about that?
You don't ask me about the scholars. Your scholars are not scholars, they are potatoes. So Muhammad was showing the thigh of his legs almost, and there's no panty at that time. So Muhammad is showing his legs all the way up, almost naked. Umar he entered, he did not fix his clothes. Abu Bakr he entered, he did not fix his clothes. When Uthman he entered, he covered himself.
What's the English translation there?
Let me see. I don't know. Okay. Allah Messenger was laying in the bed in my apartment, and his thigh uncovered. Do you see it?
Yeah, thigh.
Okay.
Covered.
Okay. So when you have people around you in your house and you are a prophet of God, are you going to show all the way to your top of your thigh and there's men entering your house? Is that okay? And now look what happened. Look what happened.
The thigh is above the knee.
His legs, I mean, yeah. So thigh, the whole thighs, can be all the way to his testicles. And Abu Bakr sought permission and enter. He was given, and Muhammad did not cover himself. Umar he asked for permission to enter, and he came, and Muhammad he did not change. When Uthman he entered, he covered himself. Aisha, she said to him, "What's up? Abu Bakr he entered, you did not change the way you are, you're exposing yourself. Umar he entered, you did not change. And now Uthman he entered, you change." Look what Muhammad said. I should not show shouldn't I show modesty to the one whom even the angels show modesty? Oh, hold on. So your prophet saying he was not being modest with Abu Bakr and Umar.
No, this is that's his special treatment with towards
So
Osman
special
radiallahu anhu.
treatment is I show you my legs or my ass. What does that mean? I mean, what's special treatment?
That's special treatment, saying that look, I'm showing modesty
No.
to the one angels show modesty.
Here, your prophet, he is agreeing that he have no modesty. His modesty only in the front of Uthman. In the front of the rest, he can show whatever he wants.
There's different levels of modesty. So this is like extra. So he's doing. So.
What extra? What extra? My friend, he just said that. He said, shouldn't I show modesty? So which means he was not showing modesty. So now he is showing modesty because Uthman entered. So Uthman obviously is higher from Abu Bakr, higher from Umar, and you know, he is the one, even he collect the Quran after that. The reason Muhammad he fixed his clothes, because Muhammad he take his money for a long time from Uthman. Uthman the biggest donator, the rich man. So Uthman the rich man, he entered the house. Muhammad he changed the way he sat, because this is an investor. So now we will not sit as we sit usually, showing our ass. Now here, let us ask you, the angels are shy from Uthman. Why?
I don't know.
Okay, are the angels shy from your prophet?
I've got no idea.
What do you mean you got no idea? Obviously not, because Muhammad is showing his legs in the front of foreign people, and yet he is saying, now I will do modesty. So the angels are not shy from Muhammad when he is showing his legs. The angels are shy from Uthman. Who is Uthman? Why the angels are showing?
But how do you know the angels are even there in the first place?
Why? No, your prophet, he just said that. He said, shouldn't I be modest from a guy? The angels are shy from him. So that's
general. It's not saying that the angels are there and having modesty. He's saying that
no, he's saying ألا تستحي. You see, you are reading translation, my friend. ألا أستحي من رجل تستحي منه الملائكة.
Yeah.
Okay, shouldn't be ashamed from a man? The angels will be ashamed of being him. Will be like in trouble because he show up.
Yeah, so it's not saying that angels are there and having modesty. He's saying that the angels do have it.
What the angels have? Oh, hold on. Muhammad was showing almost his ass. He did not cover. He did not cover when Uthman. When Umar, when Khalid, when Umar and Abu Bakr. But when Uthman he entered, he changed the way. And why? Because
don't you wear shorts? Don't you wear shorts?
Do what?
Don't you wear shorts? Shorts.
What
in the summer? Don't you wear shorts?
There's no short at that time. There's no short. People don't even wear underwear.
No, people wear undergarments.
No, your prophet, your prophet, he used even to dry his hand in the wall.
Of course, it was them times. That's what they did.
Oh, no, why he have people? They have a clothes at that time. Why he dry his house?
Yeah, they didn't have tissue. They didn't have all this stuff. So.
No, they have a fabric. They have fabric. Don't they have? They have a clothes. Don't they have a fabric to dry?
Yeah, it costs a lot of money.
So when you have sex and you do etc. or you do ablution, you dry your hands in the wall. What we will have in the wall? Picasso painting.
No, you wash your hands and then you dry it.
You dry it where?
On the wall. They did that in the past.
But Muhammad, he touched the ground first. He touched the ground and then he touched the wall.
Yeah, so he put it on the soil.
But the ground is not a tile. The ground is dirt. You know, the houses in the time of Muhammad, they are dirt. This is the house, a desert house. So when you touch, if your hands is wet and you touch the dirt and then you dry your hand in the wall, what happened to your wall?
Nothing. It just gets very muddy.
Let me ask you, what do you think about somebody having lice?
Lice? It depends where you live in. According to that, you will have lice.
What is the reason of lice? To have lice?
No idea.
What is the reason? You don't know? If you don't
do you know the reason?
If you don't take a shower, if you don't wash yourself. No?
Where do the lice even come from?
Lice is an insect.
Yeah, where do they come from?
They are insect.
I mean-
What do you mean they come from?
Yeah. So what's your point?
I'm asking you, what do you think about somebody is full of lies?
Like you said, maybe they never. Maybe the cleanliness wasn't. Depending where they're living, the cleanliness wasn't, perfect.
No, is it
Or
is it because of dirt? Is it because you are not taking a shower, you are not washing yourself?
possibly
Possibly.
because in
Okay.
our times the people they have lice and they
Okay.
have showers every day, so
Alright.
it's you can have lice without.
Okay, but your prophet, he said that the prophets of Allah are examined by lice. Is that true?
Where do they say that?
I mean, each time I say something to a Muslim, he says to me why he says that.
It's good to look at it.
Okay, I will try to find it for you, but I'm just asking you now. Is that true? That God,
I personally haven't read
that
it,
God,
but-
he examined his prophets by lies.
Yeah, personally I haven't read it, but if that happens, it's a minor point. It's not a major point.
What a major point. How he examined you by lies?
If someone has lice, it's like part of the human.
No, it says, Muhammad, he says, Inna ma'shar al-anbiya yudha'ifu lana al-bala. We, the people who they are prophets, Allah, he double our suffering. How? He said by lies. So if you have a lies, that's mean you're a prophet, because this is a double of suffering.
Where's this narration?
Huh?
Where's this narration? Is it Sahih?
This is this is it says Sahih wa Sahahu al-Hafiz. Then, and even Al-Albani, he said it's Sahih.
Which kitab?
You can read it from Abi Sa'id al-Khudri. So what do you say?
So it says that it's a test.
Allah, he double, Allah, he tests his prophet by the lies.
What's the problem with that?
What do you mean? Why Allah he tests his prophet by lies? Is lies like sex? Is lies? I mean, what? Why lies?
Allah tests with a lot of things.
So now you are a prophet of God. You want to invite people to believe in this God, and then you are full of lies. And this is supposedly a test from God. What that will do? I mean, what that will do to you? What is the benefit?
You can be tested with lice in one day, and that's it.
What?
How do you know? You said he's full of lice. How do you know? Like, is every day he had lice?
How Allah is testing me by lies? I'm trying to understand from you how Allah is testing me by making lies attacking me. What is that?
I haven't read that narration anywhere before.
Okay, can we call the lies names? Can we say we condemn the lies? Can we say damn you lies? Can we say that?
I don't know.
Your prophet, he said, don't curse the lies. Why? I'm trying to find it in English. I cannot find anything in English. Why we cannot curse the lies? Do you know?
No.
According to your prophet, because the lies, they keep us, we know we cannot sleep if we have lies, so they keep us awake. Is that true?
Yeah, they do keep us awake.
So now the lies are blessed animals. Why? Because they suck our blood and they keep us away. We cannot sleep. We have to keep itching.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about the lice ever before.
Read carefully with me. Anas ibn Malik, this is your Muslim translation, reported that the man, he cursed fleas in the presence of the prophet. May Allah bless him and grant him peace. The prophet, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, he said, don't curse them. A flea woke up a prophet for a prayer. Is that for real?
Yeah, of course you shouldn't be cursing anything. It's
No. He
it's
didn't
Allah's
say
creation, isn't it?
no. You curse all, Muslims. You curse everything. You curse the Christians. You curse Jews. You curse the Hindus. You curse everything. Even you curse your children.
No. We personally do not do that. It's,
No, you do that. No, you do that. No, you do that. No, you do that.
Allah's
No, you do that. I can show you tons of prayer. Allahumma la'an, Allahumma la'an, Allahumma la'an. All your prayer is a cursing. Don't change the topic. Now, why if a lies, she woke up a prophet to pray? Who is this prophet?
don't know.
Is this a holy lie sent by Allah to wake up the prophet?
It's just probably a normal fly.
Okay, so why this lie she woke up this prophet? And now because she woke up a prophet, we cannot curse the lies. So we can curse all the other animals, but the lies, no.
We shouldn't curse anything.
You know your prophet, he says even kill the lizard, kill the dogs. What are you talking about? You killed them not only.
The scholar said there was
your prophet, he said the enemy of Allah is the mice. The mice is the enemy of Allah. So why how is that a blessed flea? What does that mean? I mean, don't curse it. Why? Because this lie, she woke up a prophet. What does that mean? She is eating his blood, she is sucking his blood. Since when this is good? So according to your prophet, in one statement he said that the lies are a trial from Allah. Another verse he says that lies are a blessing from Allah because they wake up to pray.
No, this is not lies, it says fleas.
And my friend is the same. And the insects sucking your blood, that's what they do.
No, fleas are different from lice.
Okay, what is a flea? Explain to me.
Let's see how they look.
How they look?
Yeah, they're kind of same.
Look how beautiful they are. So according to your prophet, those are beautiful and don't curse them. Don't curse them. Because Allah,
the creation of Allah. The creation of Allah created them.
You curse everything, you curse all, you curse a human being. Don't you pray every day, 5 times a day? It says Allah, don't make us the same as the lost Christians and the cursed Jews. The cursed Jews.
Yeah. It's the curse by who? Cursed by Allah, not
okay.
And he doesn't say Jews.
No, you ask Allah. Always the curse, you ask Allah to curse. It's not you who is cursing. You cannot curse because supposedly you are not God. But you ask Allah to curse.
No, you're not translating it properly.
Okay, let me ask you. If a woman she take hair from her face, who is the one who's going to curse her, Allah or you?
If a woman what?
If a woman she take hair from her face.
Yes, it's Allah that.
Why?
Changing the creation of Allah.
What does that mean?
So whatever Allah give natural, they shouldn't deviate from that.
Okay. So now if a woman she take hair from her face, Allah is going to curse her. Be honest with me. Do your wife take hair from her face?
No, there's certain they take hair from it if it's needed, but it shouldn't be to nowadays the women they make it so thin and stuff like that. They're changing the appearance how a woman should look.
So if you change the appearance, Allah will curse you.
That woman will be accursed, yeah.
Okay. So is that because you are changing the creation of how Allah He made you, correct?
Yes.
So why you do circumcise?
Because this is a command of Allah, so He told us to do it.
How Allah He command you to change His creation, and the same time He curse you if you change His creation?
It's like cutting your nails. So obviously Allah created you with nails, so you're going to. He told us to cut it.
Okay. Hold on. So if a woman she take hair from her face, what is the business with Allah? How that is against Allah?
Because they're changing what Allah has created for that person.
But you just said to me you can cut your nails, and you as a Muslim man you can even trim your mustache, and even you can shave, correct?
Yeah, so even I can't do certain
Okay,
things.
so you can
Okay,
shave
okay.
your hair from your face, and you are a man. But if a woman she take hair from her face and she is a woman, Allah will curse her. Don't you think that this is absurd and this is really silly? She's a woman. She is the woman. He should make it the opposite. He should say, okay, well, if you are a man, you take hair from your face, I will curse you. But he do the opposite. He say, if you are a man, it's okay. If you are a woman and you do that, I'll curse you. But the women, they need to take hair from their face because they are females.
Even with a male, if he takes his beard off, he'll be sinful.
No, my friend, you can shave, and your prophet, he used to color himself red head. Is it
what?
Muhammad? He color himself. Don't Muhammad he color his hair to make it red?
His beard.
No, his hair, all his okay, beard. Let us go with the beard. So a woman she take hair from her face is a change of the look of Allah. Making your beard red is not the change of the creation of Allah.
So he was allowed to. There's certain things in Islam.
What do you mean he's allowed? What do you mean he's allowed? No, he is not allowed. Where he's allowed? Either you are forbidden from changing the way Allah he made you, and that goes for everybody, or you don't make it. As you see here now, Muhammad he changed his hair, and now the Muslims they follow. So now all the Muslims are allowed to change the color of their hair. But if a woman she take hair from her face, she is changing the way Allah he made her.
Yeah, she can't. You know.
Okay, why? Okay, why? I mean, my friend, listen to me. The Muslim women, Muhammad, he told them to shave their vagina. Is that correct?
So he told even a male, female to
listen. Was your prophet doing a nawra?
What's a nawra?
Waxing. Waxing.
Yeah, on the arms.
What?
Armpits. Yeah, so he advised us to pluck the armpits.
But no, Muhammad he used to do waxing for all his body. Is that a change of his the Allah creation?
All his body. Where does that?
Each time I say something, you say to me, "Where is that? Where is that?" And we keep showing you. I'm asking you now.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, show me
okay,
that.
No.
Interested to see.
Okay, no problem. I will show you. But I'm asking you. If you take hair only from one place, you agree that your prophet, according to you, he take hair from where?
What, pubic hair?
Is that to change the way Allah he created you?
There's certain thing that needs to be removed. So Allah tells us what we should remove and what we shouldn't.
So why in the pubic area taking hair is fine, but the women in her face she cannot?
She can. She can take. If it's too bushy, she can.
What do you mean too bushy? It says here, Allah he cursed those who pluck hair from their faces.
Yeah, from other hadiths we understand that a woman should not look like a man. So if it's and she shouldn't look odd as well. So the point is,
my friend, no. It says whoever take hair from her face, Allah he curse her. In the same time, you do waxing, and you are a man, and you do change the color of your hair, and you are a man, and you shave your beard, and you are a man. But if a woman should do that, what do you mean? Muslims are allowed to shave their beard. Show me a hadith says a Muslim man cannot shave his beard.
Yeah, the hadith says the Prophet said, grow your beard and trim your mustache. And there's a man that came.
No, this is advice. This is not an order. You know, this is not advice.
No, the Prophet.
Yeah,
the man came to the Prophet, and the Prophet turned away from him because of that.
No. Show me where it says it's forbidden for you to shave your beard. Otherwise, we will not see one Muslim is not shaving his beard.
This is deduced from the narrations.
What?
This is deduced from the narrations.
Okay, let me ask you: did your prophet circumcise himself?
He was circumcised.
By who?
I don't know about it.
Never. I never heard of Muhammad being circumcised. Where? How?
It's understood because he commanded his followers.
He commanded his followers to do many things, but he never did what they do. He said to them, 4 wives, he have 13. He said to them, you etc. He don't approach your wife when they have their period. He approaches his wife when they have their period. He said, don't piss when you are facing the Qibla. He piss facing the Qibla. Muhammad, he says something for them, not for him. He's like Erdogan. Erdogan, he said something to them, he do the opposite.
No, certain things are only for him, and also if you were urinating towards the thing he was teaching us, that is actually permissible, but it's recommended not to.
It's not allowed to piss toward the Qibla, but Muhammad, he does. Now let me ask you, do you have any reference that your prophet, he did circumcised, or he was circumcised, and at what age? Never been circumcised. So look at this hypocrisy. He says, and he claimed that he is Abrahamic. He claimed that it is from the ritual of Allah. He claimed that this is from the order of Allah, but he is the last one to be circumcised.
No, lack of evidence doesn't mean that it never happened.
No, the lack of evidence, that's on you, because simply this is should be mentioned even in the Quran.
What do you say? You mentioned in the Quran, what?
Yeah, what in the Quran speak about the circumcision of the prophet? I mean, the Quran have time to tell us about the ants speaking to the ants, the flying carpet, the bird who went to find a woman, she have no hair in her legs, but Allah, he don't have time to tell us about what happened to Muhammad.
It's minor. Like, less for argument's sake, say he wasn't circumcised. What's the problem?
You see, my point is, all Muhammad behavior, he changed the way Allah, he made you look like supposedly, but now he is cursing the women for just a silly stupid thing. Doesn't make sense? What the business of God with women taking hair from her face? If you can't take hair from your body, if he allow you to take hair from your body, what is a specific about the face? Why, if she take hair, why Allah will be happy if your wife should look like a goat? This is not even logical. It's the stupid. Women, they are women. She like to be beauty. I mean, imagine a woman now, Middle Eastern. I'm a Middle Eastern. We know we are hairy. We are very hairy. Once I was kicked from the swimming pool, they thought I'm wearing my clothes. I told them I'm not wearing anything. This is my hair. We look like monkeys. So a woman, a Middle Eastern woman, she is still hairy. Because we are.
Yeah,
so now,
it's too heavy.
So now, no, the Prophet says if a woman she black her hair, Allah curse her. He didn't say black, if she is no exception. That's it. You cannot block the hair. Even you cannot take hair from your eyebrows.
Yeah, you can't isolate.
No, you cannot. Show me the reference. Show me the reference. No, where it says that. It says it clearly. You cannot.
No, from other hadiths we understand that.
No, my friend, there's no other hadith. Don't fool yourself. There's no other hadith. You cannot take hair from your face anywhere, not your cheek, not your eyebrows, nowhere. Allah curse you. So all what we notice here, we are jumping like monkeys from place to place to place. Muhammad, he say things doesn't make sense. He copied from Umar the Quran. He changed the direction of a prayer because of Umar. He ordered women to do hijab because of Umar. And now he is coming with the most silly, crazy stuff that women, if they block hair from their face, Allah will curse them. What about why he did not say Allah cursed the man who take hair from his face? Why he did not say Allah will do this to a man who do that to his face? He did not say that. Why?
There's many other narrations that apply to both. Like he said, may Allah curse the tattooer and the tattooed, the one who.
This is in front of you. This is all of them. I can show you all of them. They are the same. It's about a woman. When we talk about taking hair from the face, your prophet, he take hair. Your prophet, he color his hair. Your prophet forbid the Muslims from coloring their hair black. Why, by the way? Why you cannot color your hair black?
I mean, even yeah, he said not black, but even a woman, she can color her hair.
Why black? Why black? Why black is haram? What the problem? Isn't it God who created us with the black hair usually? I mean, what the problem? Those are Arab. Their hair is not blonde. So why
the reason black was because you're deceiving people of your age. Because generally people do color their hair black.
No, he ordered them to make it red.
Of course, in that way you're not deceiving them.
What do you mean you are not deceiving them? You are changing the color anyway.
Because you're showing, because you generally You color it if you got white hair.
My friend, your prophet, he saw a man, he have a gray hair. He said to him, color your hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you are deceiving anyway. Leave him gray. Allah made you gray. So why you wanna don't make it a why you don't keep it a gray?
No, people will know that this person had gray hair, so that's why he colored it.
No,
If he did
no,
it,
no, no,
if
no,
he
no,
did it
no, no.
black,
Hold on.
people will
You
not
are
know.
saying to me we should not change the way Allah He made us. Okay, is having a gray, if is having a gray hair, is it the way it should be? Why you need to change it?
So Allah decides what is changing and what is not. Like
No, my
what
friend,
is changing.
you're a prophet. He forbid them from doing that, using a black color, because the Jews, they used to color with the black color. That's all. That's it. Just because the Jews, they used to color their hair with the black. So he said to them, "Ijtanibu sawad." Don't color it black. So color it anything. Anyway, you are changing the color. So look at this prophet. He come with rules, and he claimed that those are from Allah. But if you think about it, if you have a little brain, what Allah business to make you to be upset for Allah if you have a black hair colored, but if he is not upset if you make it red?
Yeah, so he decides whatever is changing creation. I think it's been 2 hours. Yeah, I think your show's about to finish anyway. So
what do you mean? He's ordering to if you don't want them to change, he should say to them, don't make it, don't change it, don't color it. As you see, a man, he came to him and he said to him, look, your hair is white, cover it, man. In different hadith, even your prophet, he says, so your wife, she will like you. Anyway, my friend, thank you for calling, and say hello to your sheikh. Maybe he can call us sometime if you have time. All right.
all right, bye.
Okay, take care. As you see, I mean, this is crazy. A woman, she color her hair, Allah curse her. A man, he should color his hair. Muhammad, he don't like to see you with the white hair. Why? This guy, Muhammad, he come with the most crazy stuff. What this is about? He do waxing. He take hair from his body. He color his hair. He wanna be blondie. But women, they take hair from their face. He is upset. And even you wanna color your hair, don't make it a black. Why? Because the Jews, they make it a black. Muhammad always, he avoid getting busted by the Jews. The Jews are a problem for him. He changed his rules in the speed of light. And always he feel guilty because everybody knows that he is a thief and he is stealing from the Jews and others, from the Christians, from the Sabian. The Messenger of Allah used to stand up for a funeral, enter the corpse was placed in the grave. A learned Jew once passed by him and said, "This is how we do it." What the Jew, he said, "This is how we do it." Okay, the Jew, he said, "This is how we do it." What Muhammad respond? Sit down, act differently. Well, if this is, we heard this gentleman here, he said everything Muhammad, he said, is inspiration from Allah. Okay, so Allah, when the Prophet was standing for the funeral in the prayer, is that a prayer Allah taught him, or this is a prayer he was making up? The Muslim will say, no, this is from Allah. Okay, how you change it in a second? You know what I mean, guys? If Allah is the one who taught Muhammad how to pray, a guy, he walk by, he is a rabbi, he is a Jew, he say, "Hey Muhammad, this is how we do it." So why you change it? Muhammad right away, he felt guilty and he felt, oh, they got me busted. This is how they do it. And now people, they will say he copied the Jews. And maybe even the rabbi, maybe he's laughing, maybe he's making fun of him, maybe he's saying this is how we do it, but this is not how they do it. So Muhammad immediately, he changed the way to pray, and this is proving to us that Muhammad is not from God. Like, he did not wait a day or 2 days after that, and then Jibril came to him and he said, Muhammad, don't pray like this anymore, because this is how they do it. In the spot, immediately, the guy, he just finished saying, this is how we do it, Muhammad, he said, sit down, act differently. If Muhammad, a prophet of God, he says, so what? This is how they do it. Good for you. You are a Jew. I follow the same God. Perfect. Correct, guys? Muhammad, he claimed that he is the same as the prophet of Israel. He claimed that he is following Abraham. He claimed that he is the same as Moses. So why you want to act differently? Say, okay, we are from the same God. This is the same religion at the end of the day. But because he is a fake man, because he's a con, and he is a false prophet, he right away, he changed the way the prayer is, and he said to them, sit down. So obviously Muhammad, he fabricate rules and fabricate reasons. The reason don't color your hair black because the Jews color it black. The reason not to pray in Friday, but to pray, not in Saturday, because the Jews pray in Saturday. The reason not to do it in Sunday, because the Christian do it in Sunday, so he chose the Friday. It's just to act differently. And even the hadith mentioned that. The reason they have adhan, why they have adhan, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, because the companion, they said to him, what about we use the bell the same as the Christian? He said, no, the Christian do that. They said to him, what about we use a fire the same as the Sabian? He said, no, we cannot do it the same as the Sabian. And then one, he suggests that to do adhan, and he liked the idea. This is not from God. If my God, he said to me, this is how you pray, you don't change it because somebody says this is how we do it. All the rituals, all the fabrication, all the fabric of Islam is either a copy from the pagan Arab before Islam, the Jews, the Nasara, not the Christians, the Nasara, the false cult, Christian cult, and the Sabian. And then he starts learning from Salman al-Farisi, which is a Zerdusht, he is a Persian. And Salman al-Farisi, he taught him about the Hur, he taught him about as-Sirat, the bridge. He taught him about the reward of women, white women, who they are extremely white. All those stories coming from the Zerdusht religion. If this is not enough to prove that Muhammad is a false prophet, what is enough? Right? Anyway, I think we have enough for today, and I hope the Muslims, they will listen carefully. Feel free to download the video. My videos don't stay long, especially the ones I prefer to take them down because I want them to spread around. So if you like our videos, please download them, share them in your channel, have fun with them, do whatever you wish, but don't claim that they are yours. Which means don't claim that you are a Christian Prince. My friends, the Lord, the Messiah, he said, from their fruits you shall know them. And the Bible speak that those who follow the devil, they speak foolishness. Wisdom is from the wise Lord, and there's no wisdom in God cursing a woman for taking hair from her face. God, he created women to be a woman, to be a female, and then he says, I'm going to curse you for taking hair from your face. And then he says the man, he can take hair from his face. Is it okay? It's all right for a man to do circumcision, which is a change in the creation of Allah supposedly, but a woman, she cannot take hair from her face. Islam always discriminate women, and women are always the weak human in this religion. For Muhammad do not need women, he need men who carry sword and kill. This is why he cursed women. He claimed women are they come in the image of the devil and they live in the image of the devil. He never respected them. Even Muhammad, he claimed that because of Eve, Adam betrayed. Eve betrayed her husband Adam. With this, I want to say thank you for being here, and until we see you, I will try to be here tomorrow too. I wish. Let us see. Until then, may the Lord bless you. Christ is Lord, and Islam is false. And see you again. Bye-bye.